20-year-old Harper Healy has the rare syndrome ZTTK.
How are you, sister?
I'm good.
And a very special bond with her disability support worker.
Should we go do a model hairdo?
Yeah!
To give advice and to give conversation to people living with a disability, because often it can be quite an isolating experience.
Employees, like Grace Burmis, are in high demand. National Disability Services WA says there's a sector worker shortage, with 10,000 additional people needed to meet NDIS demand.
Does it look good, girl?
Looks so good.
Under the state government's COVID vaccine mandates, disability workers are in the group required to get their first jab by Wednesday. One 24/7 support service, which strongly supports the mandate, is bracing for staff exits.
Out of our 570 workers, there will probably be around 40 or 50 people who will no longer be able to work with us.
It's scrambling to cope while being forced to pare back some of its programs.
We have been in contact with the people we support and their families and informed them that there may be some impact on our services.
The government says it's trying to protect the vulnerable cohort.
We did the same thing for the aged care workforce and we got to over 99.5% vaccination rates. So we're expecting the same thing will happen in these other workforces. Disability workforce is very similar.
Abattoir and meat processing workers, fire and emergency staff, the fly-in, fly-out resources industry are included in the deadline, along with community care services. Relationships Australia expects 3% of its workforce to quit. It's not worried about absorbing the staff losses, but says it does little to ease pandemic waitlist blowouts for its services.
It's just the impact of the distress that people have been feeling, and it's been reflected inside the organisation.
Ms Burmis, who is double vaccinated, feels for those impacted.
I think that some families out there will be losing support workers because they're so vital due to the mandate is really heartbreaking.
The state government says it doesn't have an exact figure for how many people will lose their job as a result of the mandate, but says overwhelmingly people are getting the jab. Eliza Lashon, ABC News.